So, Doc, why were you guys ejected? What happened?
I have no idea why I was ejected. I really don't.
What did you?
Honestly, I was talking to the ref. I just said basically that was a clean pick, and all of a sudden I hear Boylan yelling at me, saying that we were dirty or whatever, because I guess in the first half we set another legal pick, and one of their guys got hurt. That's, you know, I wanted to say maybe turn around and yell at your guys and tell them to call out picks, you know, but don't yell at me. I didn't say it that nicely. And then the ref just came and threw us both out. So I don't ever talk to the other coach unless the coach talks to me. You know, I didn't think I should have been thrown out for that. I didn't instigate anything. So
you guys were hit with 2 technical fouls each, right? Scoresheet said double technical foul, double technical foul.
Yeah, Jason just decided. I think Jason, for whatever reason, just did the double tag. He didn't want to decide who was the instigator. I think he took the easy way out tonight, so that's fine. It was clearly who started it and all that, but that's fine. It happens. I don't think one coach should ever make comments to another coach about his team and stuff. But Jimmy, he chose to do that. That's up to him. That's on him.
You ever see that before? I don't remember seeing that. Both coaches ejected like that.
No, I don't think I've ever seen that. But you know, I've been around a while, so you know, I needed to try something new. You know, it felt pretty good actually. The opus was phenomenal while I was watching the fourth quarter. Okay, let's talk about the game.
Did you like the way your team responded, though? I mean, because you had.
I liked the way we responded. I didn't care about after that. I thought that was, honestly, that was more grandstanding, much ado about nothing as far as I was concerned. I liked the way we responded at the beginning of the third quarter. We didn't play well in the first half. I thought they played harder. I thought everything they did was faster, harder, tougher. And then in the third quarter, I thought it was all us doing that. And I thought that's where all the frustration came from. But we were terrific. Gal, Sham, Shea, that group, that starting group, really set the tone for us, and that was great for us.
Doc, have you figured out your third quarter?
Lately, you know, lately we have. I mean, we needed it too. That group, again, I thought it was led, you know, everyone did it, and it's always led by Pat and just his energy. But I thought Gal came in that third quarter, you know, very similar to that Laker game, to decide let's get things going, and I thought he was terrific as well.
You talked about Pat's energy. He led your team in rebounds tonight.
Yeah.
What can you just say about his play?
You know, I think I said it, really, someone asked me about Pat maybe a month or two ago, and they asked me about the rebounding, and I said, there's certain guys you just allow to break your rules, you know. That's where, you know, whether they tell you rules or guidelines, they're not actually rules, and we don't want our guards, you know, especially our point guards, crashing the offensive glass, but he's great at it. And so our thinking was allow him to do what he does well, you know. Rondo was very similar to that. And you know, after a year of yelling at him not to do it, we realized, wait a minute, he's good at it. So we got to allow him to do it, you know. And so we allow Pat to do that, and he's doing a great job of it.
Pat, me here with Hoops and Rules. Doc, can you just talk about Shea's progression level throughout the season and just how comfortable he seems on the court now?
He's just getting better and better. You know, he started out the season, you know, he was amazing. He went through a tough stretch, and now you can see him coming out of it. And he's playing great right now. I liked his total game tonight. Like he scored, he assisted, and he defended. You know, rebounds, and I think eventually, you know, when he gets comfortable, when he's able to see things better, he'll be a triple-double guy because he has that type of size. You know, I think the last thing will be the assist. I think the points and the rebounds actually will come before the assist, but that'll come as well.
Doc, you mentioned how he struggled a little bit in the middle of the season.
Yeah.
Do you normally see rookies be able to come out of it the way that he has? And
you know, I don't know. You know, I've had a lot of rookies. You know, Mike Miller won the Rookie of the Year. He never really went in a slump. You know, but we were on the team where we told him to shoot every time, so maybe that was why. Some do, some don't. I think it's all individual. But you know, I think it's veterans go through it too, but we don't call it a rookie slump. You know? It's just a long season, and it's tough to be great all season, and very few are.
Are you seeing Shea maybe, is he still learning to use his length defensively? He seems to be affecting a lot of shots.
Yeah.
Putting in passing.
I thought he did that early, and then he got away from it. I thought he early in the year, he was getting over picks, he was using his length, he was blocking shots or changing shots, and then he got into reaching. And maybe that was fatigue, you know, you never know. Now he's back to sliding his feet again, standing in front of guys and making guys take tough shots over him. And that's what we need him to do.
Is that something you guys had to touch on with him?
Yeah, we've had a lot of conversations about that.
15 offensive rebounds tonight. Can you talk about the hustle of the team?
Yeah, it was one of those games. You know, we needed energy. Pat was responsible for a lot of it, but you know, we have size now. You know, that second unit's a big unit. You know, and they're able to rebound for us as well.
Were you impressed with Shamet's composure tonight after going scoreless in the first half?
Yeah, I love him. I tell all my offensive players, Lou, every offensive player I've ever had, if you're not willing to go 0 for 50, then you can't play for me. You know, like, you have to be willing to go 0 for 50. And I say that, I said it to Paul, I said it to everyone. Those are the great ones, where you can go 0 for 10, 0 for 15, 0 for 20, and I'm not going to take you out, you know, and I'm only going to take you out if you stop shooting. And that's what he does. You know, I was a player, I couldn't shoot, you know, so I didn't have that luxury, but I used to always wonder, like, Randy Whitman would miss 3 and would stop shooting, and you're like, if I could shoot like you, I would never stop shooting. I used to think that as a player, and now as a coach, I tell my players that, shoot the ball if that's what you do. That's his value, and he did a great job of it.
I know we're still like a month away, but have you started to figure out maybe a playoff rotation? Because we usually see like 7, 8 man rotations. We see like a 9 man?
No, we're playing the way we play. We're not changing anything. Why would we do that? You know, we've gotten here playing the way we play. So all of our guys will play. We may play 13. How many can you dress in the playoffs now? Can you dress 15 yet? You know, I missed it last year, so I don't remember anymore. But whatever we can dress or play, this is who we are. So we don't have the luxury to change, and we're not going to change.
Pavi here with Hoops and Brews. Doc, can you guys talk about the game plan that you have for Lauri Markkanen? You guys kept him in single digits.
Yeah, well, part of that was fouls, so that helped. We did trap a lot. You know, he's a good player, really good player. And so, you know, we trapped him a lot. We just wanted him to get rid of the ball because I think he's going to be an excellent player.
But you guys are very physical. Are you going to get frustrated, kind of like Boylan and the Bulls did?
I'm all for it. You know, I think listen, we're not trying to have that happen, you know, and I don't think that should have happened, to be honest. I was embarrassed that it did, if you want to be honest. But we're not going to be any different. We're going to be us. And, you know, we had one goal before the year started, is after every game, they look at that team and say, man, that team is hard to play against. And that's our goal each game, and tonight that happened. All right, guys, thank you.